Hey babies, what's Gucci? It's your girl Tahani, back at it again, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, I know we have a few new subscribers, y'all. We hit 60k and I believe we're at like 65. Like, we going up. We are on the road to 100k. So if you haven't already, please subscribe down below to the channel to, just keep up with me. And you guys are my family. You have been you started off as tiny T babies, elevated to babies, and now we are here. We have came a long way, and I just want to update you guys along the ride while I'm in this season of my life. So this is, as you read by the title, a little life Q&A update. I'm only answering a few questions that you guys have asked repeatedly, and then a majority of the time I'm literally just going to be low-key getting ready and just talking about life up to now. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video.
Honey.
One good girl is worth 1,000 bitches.
Also, I have not done a sit-down video in the longest time. Y'all, this is my makeup bag. It's so cute. It's Hello Kitty. I actually did a little vlog from where I got this bag, which was the Impressions Vanity event that I went to. It was like all Hello Kitty theme. It was so cute. That video is already up, so you should go watch it after watching this video. So let me just get started with low-key like just doing my makeup a little bit. And I'm not really doing too much because I am going to the gym later. So this is literally me just like trying to look presentable. Also, shout out to Savage X Fenty for doing their thing with this little robe or whatever, because I'm living in it. Like, it is so comfy. It's like a big blanket just like around me, and it's just a vibe. So I don't even really know where to start because where do I start? Like, where do I start is the real question. Let's just go into my phone and see what the vibes are. I haven't looked at any of the questions that you guys have asked me. So, yeah, let me just get my eyebrows right, and I will answer. It's really hard for me to multitask, so good luck. Good freaking luck. I don't know why I'm telling y'all good luck, because it's really me. It's really good luck, Okay, so it says, one of the first questions is, are there any upcoming projects in my life? And there actually is. There are a decent amount. So basically, let me tell y'all what's going on with like just my career at the moment. Life has been lifing, and let me tell y'all, it is not easy being a grown-up and just trying to figure that stuff out. Especially, I'm freshly 20, so it has just been everywhere, especially because like I've been doing a lot of things since I was like 15 when it comes to like rent, when it comes to like just paying and like knowing when things are due and everything like that. But it's a lot different when everything's just like in your name, you know what I mean? Like, it's all you, baby boo. And it's fire because like I'm so thankful to be put in this position, but it do be getting a little stressful. So I'm just living life, learning and doing what I can every day, waking up blessed, thankful, grateful, and constantly trying to reach my goals in order to succeed. So there is a SAG strike going on right now. SAG is the union that I'm a part of in my acting career. As you guys know, I am an actress. You may have seen me on a few things, whether it's commercials, whether it's ads that you guys used to see all the time, whether it's I have a movie on Amazon Prime, like just little things like that, you know what I mean? You may have seen me. I'm also a dancer. But within the past year, I've worked on 2 films already, which I'm so excited about. So this will be my second and third film that I've ever worked on. I'm really excited because the first one that I believe is coming out before the last one I just worked on this last summer. The first one is more of like a dance type, acting vibe. So I'm really, really excited about that one. I can't really say too much until I kind of get that okay from the union. Since we are on strike, there's not a lot that I can do or say. Even like I can't post a few things. Even like my Halloween costume, I couldn't really do anything that was like against our guidelines. So I just have to be very careful with that, because you know I'm in the industry and I'm trying to act in the long run. I'm trying to make it my full-time career. So that's where we at with that. So it's literally just the waiting game when it comes to that, especially because it's like y'all don't really know when it's coming out. I don't know when it's coming out. They don't even know when it's coming out, because nobody knows when the strike is gonna end. So as soon as that ends, I do have a movie coming out, bada boom bada bang, right after it. But the other one won't come out probably until sometime next year. The waiting time with that is you just never really know until it's like boom, you got red carpets, you're doing press. Like it just kind of comes all together all at once, which I love. That's something I really love about my life. Things are slow in one world, but it's never slow in the other. You know what I mean? So it just kind of balances it out, and I love that, which is why I constantly do it. So yeah, just know like I'm working, I'm up there, but it's the waiting game. So just be patient. I'm patient, so I know it's gonna happen when God's timing decides to make it happen. Like that's all it is. How is school going for you? I don't know what I was trying to say, but it's how is school going for you? As you guys know, I am a scholar. Yup, I am. I really, really am. And school to me has always been very important. My dad kind of instilled that to us very, very early on in life. And I'm just a perfectionist. Like if I can do one thing, I'm gonna do it to my best ability. I'm gonna accomplish it. I'm not gonna start anything that I'm not gonna finish. So school is actually going really good for me. I'm still in it. I am in a really good spot with like my schooling. I don't know if I've ever said my major before, but I'm doing physical education and kinesiology, which is like majoring in arts. So that's really, really cool. And I've been just very active since I was a young girl, a little baby, since I was 2. So I just love learning about the body. I love learning about just physical education, and I think that's amazing. And it's in arts, which, as you know, I'm a dancer, so it kind of goes hand in hand with that, and I love it. I'm really good at it, and I have a lot of knowledge in it. So my thing is always making sure that I'm growing some way, somehow, even if the other side of something is stagnant for me. So like, for example, right now my acting is a little stagnant because there's literally nothing I can do because we're on strike. But I'm making sure I'm getting my priorities good with my schooling. So that's giving me a lot of time to just really dabble in there and finish as much as I can in order to graduate early, do what I need to do to just make sure I'm on track in my eyes. And a lot of people may say, well, like, Tahani, you have so much going for you, and da-da-da. And I do, but I love to prioritize what's important to me, because at the end of the day, when I lay my head down, it's me and God. So if I'm not doing my part and I'm not staying prepped and ready, he's not going to do his part when it comes to making sure I'm ready, so I don't have to get ready whenever my timing does come. If that made any sense. If not, just let me cook, because sometimes I just be rambling. Like I said, I'm not really doing too much makeup. I just did some highlighter, some brows. I'm about to curl my lashes. I can never talk when I'm doing this. I told you I'm not a good multitasker. So I really have to focus when I'm curling my lashes. Otherwise, I'm going to yank them out. And it's like I already don't have that much to work with when it comes to like long lashes, so we'll just be, you know. I think the key word today is patience, because baby, life has been testing me, I'm not gonna lie. Like last night, to just kind of get into like where I'm at mentally, because I'm pretty sure somebody asked me in there, getting to like where I am mentally, I have been in a really, really good spot, and sometimes that makes me a little bit nervous because you know when like you have them highs and then you're like, oh my gosh, this is unreal, I'm so excited, I'm happy, I'm in a good spot. But then like I feel like for me, the life that I've gone through, and not a lot of people know my story, but I don't think a lot of people deserve to know my exact story, because it's just like, it's my story to tell, you know what I mean? And whenever I'm ready to tell that story, I will, but until then, it's my story, you know? So when I'm in a really good headspace, I'm excited, but it's like in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh no, like something's gonna happen, something's gonna try to hurt me, something's gonna try to tear me down. And it's like I feel like mentally I always prepare myself for the worst, even when I am feeling happy. And this kind of sucks because it's like I know that's how life is, but it like kind of robs you from being so present in that moment. And that's just something that like I wish was talked about more, because nobody really realizes when you're going through the struggle, which I've done my part, baby. Let me tell you, like I have struggled for reals, and I never ever am this vulnerable, especially behind the camera. If I got something on my chest, I'm gonna put it out there, and I've never been scared to do that. So me being a little bit vulnerable right now, just give me my grace and let me speak, because this ain't something I usually do. It sucks because my biggest thing is to be present, to be in the moment, to be grateful, to really process everything I've got going on in front of me, and not have to think so much about the things that I desire or the things in the past that I regret. So don't even get it twisted, no regrets, otherwise I wouldn't be who I am today. But it's just like when those things get to you and it's like late at night, what did Roddy Ricch say? Late at night. I'm not a singer, but when it's late, these are the times that those thoughts come across my mind, you know what I mean? It's like is something gonna happen, you know? And I think it's like just a little bit of anxiety in that sense, but I'm not a very anxious person. Mind you, yes, sometimes like in large settings I do get a little anxious because I'm a very petite person. So I'm like, if something happens, like it's me, like it's gonna happen to me, you know what I mean? Because why would it not happen to me? But I've just always been built that way, because the things that I have faced have tested everything in me. What has been helping me with all of that has been journaling, and that has been so amazing. Journaling, and also just speaking to God, having conversations with God, listening to him, and realizing how good it is to find new ways to listen to him, you know what I mean? My bad, babies. My camera low-key overheated just a little bit, and I was like, let me stop it and like let it cool down before it's not gonna let me film at all, because it just be acting up sometimes. So I just put on a little concealer. My skin's kind of breaking out a little bit, and it left it like a few little scars, but don't even mind that because it's natural. It's a natural thing, and we enhance it and we let it breathe. We don't congest it with other things. So basically all I was saying in that last clip was just like, I don't even fully remember, but it's just like my testimony, and journaling and having conversations with God has helped me thus far. So I know, you know, I'm not trying to push anything onto anybody, but if you are in your spiritual journey or whichever religion you are believe in, just practice it, you know what I mean? Like have those practices and find new ways to just hear him, see him, feel him, you know, embrace him. If you ever feel the need, like literally last night, since I have been in such a good place, I just started thinking about how far I've come within just literally the span of a year. Like, do you ever hear Do you ever hear those things on TikTok, which I know you guys do, because like I feel like we all got the same For You page sometimes, but it's just like, take those 6 to 9 months, 12 months to yourself and see how much you're gonna grow and change. Like, that is so real. Moving to a new city, starting from scratch, kind of just like re-romanticizing your life. It has been a journey. I cannot say that it's been easy. There has been times where I just, it's just like, what? I can't even grasp like what's going on in front of me. I have been tested. I've been tested by friends. I've been tested by relationships. I've been tested by family. But it's like, at the end of the day, you gotta love yourself more. And I think that's the biggest thing that I've learned at just 20 years old. Get out of those habits, get out of those situations, remove yourself, because it's never ever worth it. The jealousy, the guilt, that trip that people will put on you, the you're doing good, I gotta make you feel terrible vibe, like, it's not worth it ever. And I'm so thankful that I've realized that at such a young age. Whether you think I'm young or not, I feel young. I'm setting myself up for success, and I want that. I want that more than anything. I want it. I'm hungry for it. I'm pushing for it, and I know it's gonna come to me when it's time. And I'm gonna just stay prayed up, prepped up, and ready. Because really, that's all I can do, you know what I mean? I believe you need to have fun along the way. Don't rob yourself from experiences because you feel like, oh, it's not the best time, oh, da-da-da. Have fun. If it's genuine and you really want to do it, don't rob yourself from that. And be present, which is something that have been working on tremendously. I've never had a hard time with being present until I entered my like late teenage years, and now that I'm 20, I've just like really tried to take everything in and just be as present as possible. But sometimes you're human, you get in your head, things happen, you have to kind of reevaluate everything, and that's just what happens. But I think as long as everything you go through, you turn it into a positive, because that's just what I do, that's what works for me. Shoot, you could do it too, you know what I'm saying? But I just want you guys to know, like, as my babies, heart to heart, there's hope out there. There's so much life to live. There's so much life to live. So never settle. Love you over everything. And really just, for me personally, Tahani, put your faith first, and we gonna go up. I mean, because even when you're at your lowest, there's no other way you can go but up. So just stick to it, strive through it. You got it, baby. Yeah. That was so inspirational. A lot of these influencers be called influencers but don't even be influencing nothing. So take it from me. Take it from a real OG. You know what I'm saying? You got it. And even along the way, if it's not as much progress you made, it's better than no progress. Even a little progress is better than none. It's a stepping stone. But yeah, that's just where I've been mentally, because I know I got a lot of questions about that. Like, how are you? Are you good? How's your mental? Just know I be feeling everything. If I feel like I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna cry. If I feel like I'm gonna get mad, I'm gonna get mad. If I feel like because like, it's not worth it to hold it in. A few years back, I was always told, like, don't say nothing, don't do this, hold it in, be like, shut up, don't say that, why would you, da 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 da. Keep the peace. But it's like, when I'm holding something in, that's not my peace. I'm keeping the peace for somebody that doesn't care what they're doing to me. So when you bury things all the way down, it turns into trauma. And that peace is gonna explode, that you're keeping for everybody else, because you're being so lenient and caring for everybody else that don't care about you. You're keeping the peace for them and blowing up inside for you. You're fueling the fire for you and keeping the peace for somebody who don't care. You know what I mean? So don't do it. Feel everything. I know some of you guys are really young, but if you get it, you get it, and if you don't, you're just not there yet, which is totally okay, because people go through things in a different amount of time. Just because you're 20 doesn't mean you're mature or immature. Just because you're 45 doesn't mean you're mature. You know what I mean? It takes experience to really know who's this and who's that. And I don't even like to label people like that, because at the end of the day, it's just whack. Like, oh, you're childish, oh, you're this. Like, no, they just haven't experienced that yet. Why are you gonna take that on them because they didn't go through what you went through? It's not their testimony, it's yours. So speak from what you know. Speak from the knowledge that you've gone through. Don't speak from somebody else because you think you should know how they feel. And at the end of the day, I'm just a preacher over here who's getting some emails that need to be answered, because like I said, I'm a working girl. I'm a working girl. I can't help it. Somebody said, are you single? We all want to know. And I find this like a really funny question, because it's just like, I'm such a protector of how far I've come and how close I've gotten to just the ultimate freedom to just be and live and vibe, to where it's like, yeah, I might be talking to somebody, yeah, I got my eye on somebody, yeah, this is this, and yeah, this and that, yes, whatever, da da da. And in my life, it's just not something that I like to touch on. So that's that situation. Yeah, I'm just in the season of doing what I gotta do, vibing with who I want to vibe with, chilling with myself, loving my peace, my alone time, and just embracing everybody around me. And if there's a lucky guy that's around me, and if there's not, you know, like, that's the vibe. I'm 20. Like, y'all, I'm not finna get married tomorrow. Like, chill. You know what I'm saying? Plus, like, I feel like I was robbed from my years to just, like, be. You know, I was always so worried about somebody else, where it's like, nah, baby, I gotta worry about myself. And if you along the way, hop in. But if you not, get ran over, you know? Take that, and wherever the shoe fits for you, think that. Because if you think you got any tea on me, you drank it. Did you get your boobies done? They look amazing. And thank you so much. My chest, I'm so glad that my chest looks good to you. But the answer is going to be in the next video. I'm really only going to touch on it on here. So if you guys want all the tea, all the backstory, the reasons why, da 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 da, ba 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 ba, just watch that video. And that is it for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this life update. It has been a journey, to say the least, but definitely well worth the ride. I'm excited to do more sit down videos like this and just talking to you guys. So if you want, follow me on my other social medias at Tahani Ariel. Comment down below or DM me videos that you guys want to see next, whether it's sitting down and talking, a day in the life. As you guys know, the holidays are coming up, so I definitely want to touch on that, because you guys know from my other social medias that I'm a very festive person, and I post daily on my Instagram story. I also try to post daily on my TikTok, so you guys know where to find me at Tahani Ariel. I'm excited just to be a 20-year-old young girl who's living life and going through it how I am, because personally I feel like my mama raised a goat, especially when I get around girls my age. I just see, like, thank goodness she raised me with the head on my shoulders that I have. Because what the entire do these people be on? And it's like, I'm a girl's girl, but like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? We're not even gonna get into that. But if you guys want the tea on just like girl relationships, friendships that I've been in, just different stuff, family. You know where to hit me. You can ask us very specific questions. Oh, yay! I'm so excited to be back active on here. We're on the road to 100K, so get your friend to subscribe. You subscribe. Get your mama, your daddy, your papa, your sister, whatever, me, mom, get them. Because we on the road and I'm trying to grind it out. I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to do it. What I gotta do. You know, I'm trying. Especially now that, you know, I got some time on my hands. So, let's do it. Alright, babies. I will see you next Thursday in the next video. Bye.